How many factories are going to go down here? Let's see, Jiggles. Can you get that singularity? You know it's there. This is a large team game where in the west we've got tanks in the purple, cloakbots, airplanes, rovers, hovers, shields, more shields, though that could have been plated. Doesn't really matter. Spiders, and what do we have? Jump bots and jump bot plate. Alright. On this side we've got shields, rovers, spiders. Can you hold the hill? Are you counting me as bot? Alright. Hover, spider, cloakbot, tanks, spiders, cloakbots, and spiders. Alright. Of course, this map has very important metal extractor in the middle. One 4.5 max. And right now most of the fighting is going on in the middle. Down south, a little bit of pyro harassment, but that's not going to do anything against a commander. Alright. And with triple commander for Team West over here, they should be able to push this back quite easily. Of course, Ogre is quite strong, but also heavily damaged already. One very good glaive in the back of the base though. Being very, very annoying. No one is actually paying attention to it. I mean, Scipio made notice of it. And I guess Dominatrix is the first unit they have up to actually deal with it. Which is, yeah, not ideal. But it will be fine, I guess. Although, glaive is being microed behind the factory, which is super annoying. But a combination of Fencer and Dominatrix should be able to handle that, right? Right. Okay, Scalpel cleans it up. Right. Middle now. The thumbnail of the stream on YouTube, indeed. It is Triple Commander with Double Felon as well. High DPS. However, when the shields run out, all of a sudden no DPS, not a lot at least. And that's a good ball of Ronins already. Stinger will not be up, and slowly but surely all of the commanders are jumping back. So even though I said, like, well, with Triple Commander you should be able to deal with that, Quad Commander either, even, yeah, they're not really designed to fight, Recons and Engineer, so indeed not ideal. And with Spiders on the hill you can't really deal with that. Crab is slowly being built over there, alright. Careful, right, okay, goodbye. And up north, glaives pushing forwards will be able to take down the Recluse, but should watch out for that Reaver, right. Couple of halberds just soaking damage, and still Spiders on the hill being super annoying. Crab now from Team West should probably be able to deal with that. I mean, Crab is strong. Commander not yet heavily damaged, alright. And, well, Team East with the middle max, already 6.8 because of just 2 solars for overdrive. And because of that, well, not just because of that, but they are definitely ahead in eco. Up north we do spot a couple of sneaky little Reavers. And 2v1 with Ogre support, they easily win. Right. Cannot take down the commander though, with just 2 Reavers. But still, with a couple of glaives as well, they will try, and with Ogre, you might be able to, but Ogre can't really traverse this terrain like at all. It just cannot get up there. So commander is pretty safe. Metal Tractor is also in a hole, so not really something Ogre is able to shoot down. That's all good. Geothermal up, well, not up in the middle, but was being constructed a while ago. But with the crab and the lance and all that, Team West is now pushing back. Taking down the spiders on the hill over here though, still going to be an issue, since, well, your crab is too far away. And you don't really have anything that can go up there yourself. Your jump up players are down south and don't really have a lot of units to help out. And your spider player isn't really paying attention to the north side. understandable because they, well, also have opposition on the southern side. And pushing in the middle now. I mean, shield is heavily drained. Helens do still have a bit of shield energy left, but not a whole lot. And against Minotaur, that soaks so much damage that, yeah, shields are drained very, very quickly. Spiders also just attrition down those shields, and halberd push over here now. No defenses, they can just go past, and well, they don't really have any defenses at home. Lance doesn't have DPS, and halberd, because they were still armored up at that point, did not really take any damage. Like, at all. Another lance coming up, but that's not going to work. How many factories are going to go down here? I mean, 125 DPS each, so that's a lot of DPS as well for 6 halberds. So yeah, that's already 2 factories down. That's going to be 3. They can still deal with simple bandits quite easily. This many bandits will be too many. Armor back up, and all of a sudden the puppies don't really do a whole lot either. But the halberds were not armored up all that well. They were trying to shoot at the puppy, which doesn't work. And now running past, DPS from bandits isn't taking them down all that quickly. But halberd isn't really able to outspeed either, so we'll slowly go down. Phantoms facing each other over here. Yeah, not a whole lot going on there. Over here though, tanks pushing forwards and, well, soaking using your assaults. And then the ogres for DPS, like damage. Not really DPS, more AoE. Lance should go down. 13 HP, that, yeah, okay, there it goes, right. Commander as well, going down. And a decent number of tanks are still going back, like 1 Minotaur, 850 metal, and of course the ogre as well, for 500. Only lost 1 Minotaur and 2 ogres, I believe. Not that bad. Also, I know about the new widget, but Battle Resource Tracker. I'll turn it on. Thus far, I don't really like it, but I probably should just use it a bit more. Right. Over here, glaives moving forwards. And should be cleaned up by that ogre. Probably, or the knights. Because knights are pretty decent against glaives, at least in small numbers. In low numbers, they work pretty well. Right, crab on the spire. Pretty decent range, but not amazing, of course. And over here, double lance to take down the shields, but yeah, not a lot of DPS, so shields will probably be fine. Eco lead still significant for Team East. And you should really watch out with those bandits. Since there are like 2 felons in here. Felons have good DPS. Yes, it costs shield, but they do have good DPS. They are great, well, skirm, riot thingies. What does the... yeah, riot skirm is indeed what the game classes them as well. So bandits don't really counter them all that well. Over here though, once again, a lot of halberds, not armored up, so the bandits do a decent job. And at least 4 halberds do go down. Sniper commander over there, yeah, not a lot of DPS, doesn't really do a whole lot, I'd say. Not against the shield player. And up north, a mystery just trying to shoot this all down. Does it outrange crab? It should, right? Yes, it does. Right. However, Phantom can one-shot a mystery quite easily. Little lucky with the Phantom, but it does manage to sneak past. And that should mean that a mystery. However, Bandit now going to get the kill the other way. Right. Nicely done. 700 for the mystery, 750 for Phantom, so not a good trade. And bandits pushing forwards. Decent number of reavers here. And glaives getting hit by the AoE from the emissary. Alright, so most of them go down. Though barely not take down the emissary. Watch out with that little rocket. Okay, went fine. Wasn't too bad. Right. In the middle, we could have some very good shots. Snitches. How many snitches? 4 snitches. Alright. Could be very fun. However, the, well, pretty much ultimate snitch detector, outlaw, multiples for Team West. So getting close enough with snitches to get the launch kills, going to be very difficult. Down south it would be a lot easier. Since, well, just 4 lance, no real support, at least not screening support, no fleas, no outlaws, nothing like that. So snitches down south could be a lot better compared to in the middle. How are the crabs doing over here? Just sitting there menacingly, not really able to hit either side. Alright. And what kind of thing are you going for? Doesn't really shade right now. Silo next to fusion. Interesting choice. But we'll see. Team East still with a significantly better eco. Mainly just due to overdrive. 500 energy into overdrive, whereas the other team is only putting 120 and 130 into it. And look, this is the reason why I don't really like the battle tracker thing yet. I want to be able to toggle it off using like overlay, because I can't see anything there now. Probably a setting that I haven't really checked yet, but it's fine. Right. Desolator. Those are some very high crabs. Are able to hit the Desolator, at least should be able to. Are you also doing it? No, you're not. Not really sure why though. Maybe they're actually just barely out of range, but it looks like it's in range. Not really sure. Please, going through the fire, that's not a great idea, but it's fine. Most of them survive. I'm coming. Where? Oh, there. I assume. Wait, that's a badger on a hill. Nicely done. Doesn't really help you all that much, but still it's fun. And I can snitch it. Well, the other team wanted to say the same thing to you. They want to snitch you. Yes. Are not cloaked there, but they are cloaked here. Firewalker, not a bad idea, not a bad target, but could have been better. Here, for instance. And you only need 1 snitch for a firewalker, right? 1200. Don't want to miss it. I'm not going to miss it. Nicely done with those snitches. Where do we have firewalker? Here. Okay, 1250. So you do need to indeed. Right. Merlin is out for Team East. So should be able to push this quite easily. I mean, most of these targets are quite low HP, so with the Merlin that does good damage, not DPS, but it does deal good damage, it should be fine. Couple of ravages moving in, one of them already going down. Didn't really accomplish anything, as we can see with the battle tracker widget thing. Lost 1 ravager, didn't get any kills yourself. Merlin, watch out though. You almost hit your own shields. Most of the rockets missed. But like one of them hit. All of a sudden the lance is almost dead. Really scary. And over here, Ravagers seem to be doing a great job. Crab wasn't armored up, at least it didn't seem like it was. So did indeed go down. Shockley coming in as well. Though watch out, because your Shockley might otherwise hit your own Ravager, but it didn't. Okay, good. So, one crab has been stunned, the other one is not. And since you don't really have a follow-up, you can't take it down anyways, at least not easily. 30 more seconds though, so fleas might be able to do something, but I don't think so. Even against things like hermits, fleas, well, in low numbers, aren't able to accomplish all that much. It's the sad truth. A stray shot and all of a sudden it's dead. That flea. Oh well. Watch out with this though. One stray hit on those snitches and your other forces also go down. But it's fine. We'll see what happens. Pretty much out of AoE range by now, so it doesn't matter all that much anymore. Merlin has just fired, so it's not a big deal anymore. Alright. Though, yeah, I wanted to say back indeed, because that's... moving with the snitches is definitely a, well, less than ideal situation, I'd say. Merlin. Indeed, Merlin. I can snitch it, still. Yes, you can. 2 snitches moving forwards, alright. And goodbye half of the shield ball. They are now retreating, however snitches are faster. So, do you also get the Merlin? I don't think so, right? Because Merlin is decent HP. Yeah, 3100. And... oh well. A little bit of a bad snitch there, but it's fine. Pyros aren't accomplishing a whole lot there. And die to the Merlin. Right. Top of the map now. Advanced radar there, alright. Lot of spiders. And Dante moving forwards as well. Desolator, surprisingly, still not dead. Even though, well, there is still a crab spire here with double crab at least. And indeed, force fire crab, you assume you're able to hit it. I thought you would be able to as well. But I guess Dante just cleans it up for you. No big deal. Not sure what that D-gun was for though. And over here, once again, Ravagers moving forwards, damaging the crab. One of them is down, the other one will not go down anytime soon. And hey, we've got jack drops, or like jack launches. Always fun to see. I like them. Are they the most useful? No, but if you manage to get into that singularity, it will be glorious. Fusion reactor goes boom against... by what exactly though? Who did you have over here? Was that a jack? It probably was, wasn't it? Another jack launched forwards. All of a sudden, well, your Newton ramp has almost paid for itself. Not quite, of course. Fusion isn't that expensive. It's like 1000 metal. Taking down the singularity is going to be important, but this is already decent. Getting the grid offline for a little bit. And splitting it. So, all of a sudden, not a whole lot of overdrive. Overdriving just a single max? Seems like it. Single max with fusion and singularity. They need to get that grid back online, and they will be doing that with a single solar. Alright. Is that worth it? Not really. That's a lot of Newton. 2800 in Newtons. Decently sized ramp, so already quite expensive as well. Oh well. Let's see, Jiggles. Can you get that singularity? You know it's there. You want to take that down. Wind on this map, 0.1 wind floor, not great. The nice thing is, if you just launch past, they stop at the edge of the map. So, as you can see... Puppies, since when do you have like unlimited range upwards? I didn't know that. Anyways, that's that singularity, you would assume, but puppies good enough to kill the jack. 50% HP on the singularity, thereabouts. But decent puppy numbers, so if another, well, jack comes forwards, and we know it will. Oh, watch out though. I mean, Redback is decent DPS, like 230-ish, I believe. But that double jack now, that's 12,000 HP. You need those puppies, indeed. Seems like they are not launched perfectly. Oh, they are. Good enough, at least. So Singularity is a boom. Puppies will get a lot of reclaim there. But as you can see, a 10,000... What? Why did it just flip? Not really sure. Oh well. 10,000 lost for Team West, where there's only like 1,200. So like, probably like 2,400 in total. Lost by Team East. Over all of the launches. Right. Down south, halberds trying to push forwards, but good shields here. 36,000 shield. Decent racketeer numbers as well, so stunning a couple of halberds before they come in. Going to be difficult to take that down with just the halberds. If you can get a couple of alpha damage shots with those lances, it could be good. And nicely done with the Lico. No anti-air for Team West. So Lico will retreat without any issues. Up north, Ravagers doing a job. Not a great job, I mean, if you look at the value, it's an awful job. And I have Merlin coming, just rebuild army, alright. Dante will not, well, it will uncover the Phantom, but will not kill it. Like Merlin also does not, I want to say. Well, it does. Just barely. It clipped it. Three crabs in the middle already, fourth one coming in. Couple of fast jack launches. Like really fast. That's 3 over here already. No defenses, at least one factory should go down. Because yes, 125 DPS for each halberd, but 6,000 HP for each of these jacks. There are like 5 of them here already. 9, but is that all for on the same team? Seems like it actually. Ravagers missing a good number of their shots. A lot of damage wasted, because well, 12,000 burst wasted on a single jack. So that's an overkill of about 2. This time around they did a better job. Still, one factory down. And attrition is relatively even for this place. Second factory will not go down. Barely. Is there another... Last south plate, yeah. Is there another jack launch coming? Yes, there is, of course there is, but there's always another one coming. 4 jacks lined up already. Though it might be good to just launch them north this time around. Already pushing forwards with your tanks and your leakers and all that. This is still a little scary. But, I mean... if all of the shots are wasted on like a single tank, it's not too bad. Good hit there. Most of the launch do go down. And, well... southern position has been lost. Middle is already for Team East as well. And up north, Dante and Merlin and all that coming in and... okay, that's a weird end with that battle tracker. Right. Anyways, Team East wins it. Right. So, yeah, a lot more metal produced by them. Of course, I mean, they had singularities a lot earlier. And they were reclaiming a bit more, at least earlier on. But yeah, look at that. More than double the overdrive at the end. Base extraction as well, because they just had better map control. Up north they had more, down south they were... well, had these middle maxes earlier, for like longer.